Doctor, practice owner, I know your time is precious, so I'm going to get straight to the point. No fancy video editing, no fluff, just a direct look at how we help private medical practices like yours thrive in today's brutal healthcare landscape. Before we dive in, let's address the elephant in the room, pricing. We're not going to make you jump through hoops and waste time like all these BS marketing agencies do, okay? We actually understand how valuable your time is. So our practice growth engine is $1,250 per month, but for our early adopters, we're offering an exclusive lifetime locked-in rate of just $297 a month. Plus, we're completely waiving the entire $4,500 installation fee. That's it. Transparent pricing. We're making it a total no-brainer because we want our early adopters to give us amazing 5-star reviews. So it becomes a win-win. So now that you know the price, you don't have to worry about any surprise gimmicky sales nonsense, and you can fully tune in to me showing you exactly what you get for this $297 a month. First, let's talk about your digital front door, your website. A lot of practices have websites that are nothing more than a digital brochure. Maybe it's fancy, maybe it's ugly. In either case, the only question is, does it convert leads into actual booked appointments? A poorly designed, slow, or unsecure website doesn't just look bad, it actively destroys patient trust before it even begins. This is because of a cognitive bias known in marketing psychology as the anchoring effect. Potential patients judge your clinical excellence by your first impression, which in today's world is your website and overall online presence. Now, at DoctoGrow, first, we build you a conversion-optimized growth website pre-configured to attract, engage, and convert patients. We build in all your 5-star reviews, trust signals, detailed service pages with primary source references, and conversion-focused call to action buttons that stick and follow visitors so they can convert in a click at the exact moment that their cognition flips from research mode to ready mode for making that booking decision. We host your site on a hyperspeed HIPAA secure infrastructure. We optimize all the backend elements for search and AI engine visibility. We install accessibility display tools to assist folks with visual impairments so that they can navigate your site. We embed multi-language code to convert your site into any language: Spanish, Arabic, Chinese, German, French, Hindi, you name it. And we maintain all your standard front-end updates for things like new staff, new services, new locations, office hour changes, and so on. Now, most importantly, imagine a prospective patient landing on your site, asking a question on a HIPAA secure chat widget, and automatically, instantly getting a text response on their cell phone. This initiates a conversation that can then directly lead to a booked appointment. No more lost leads to unresponsive forms that just sit there for hours or days in email with no response. Instead, the conversation is automatically converted to the patient's text messages on their phone. This isn't just a HIPAA-compliant two-way messaging app either. Instead, it actively transforms that initial inquiry from your website into a compliant text conversation. And this is the simple key to driving new patient conversions that nearly every small private practice is missing. And which, by the way, hospital-owned and corporate-funded practices are capitalizing on every minute of every day. Today, 98% of texts are engaged by patients. Only 10% of emails are even engaged at all. And even more importantly, 94% of patients prefer text over having to make a phone call, especially for the folks that are below 70 years old. So shifting the conversation to what patients are already doing hundreds of times a day with their loved ones that they trust and enjoy, texting, is the biggest key to capturing more patients in your practice. Now, let's tackle the silent killer of practice growth: missed phone calls. We know you and your staff are busy. You're in with patients, swamped with admin burden, and your staff is perpetually overwhelmed with tasks, prior auths, billing issues, checking in the patient standing in front of them. Calls will be missed. But here's the thing: every missed call is a potential new patient lead walking straight into your competitor's office. So, what do we do about this? The key here, once again, is instant engagement. Just like the inbound messages coming in from your website getting an instant text response, the same applies to your missed calls. When your staff misses a call, our system detects that missed call and immediately sends a personalized text back to them. And this instant engagement is critical because it prevents patients from calling the next competitor that they find on Google, because they see that you're already engaging with them, and this buys your staff time to get back to them without losing that patient forever. This means 90% fewer lost patient leads and more booked appointments without any extra work for you or your front desk because it's automated. Beyond plugging in the leaks that result from missed calls and slow message responses, we build you a concrete wall of trust. Your online reputation isn't just important, it's the most fundamental requirement for clinical independence. Now, we already talked about the website providing a strong first impression. But guess what? Your Google reviews are the #1 factor for local medical search visibility online. This isn't just a marketing claim, it's a clinical reality. Patients judge your expertise before they ever step foot in your office. And a strong, continuous flow of positive reviews makes you the obvious choice in your community. For patients to choose you, for referral sources to refer to you, for Google's search algorithms to display you at the top, and for AI engines like ChatGPT to recommend you to searching patients in your area. So, building on that digital front door of trust that we talked about earlier, we automate your 5-star reputation. And after using a single click form to send a review request to your patients, the system automatically follows up with a cadence of gentle text and email reminders. The key here is that most patients do not respond to the initial request. It's only after the second or third request that you capture that 5-star review. And of course, no one has the time to follow up with patients manually over and over again, and frankly, that'd be awkward and annoying. So here's where the review request automation system shines. This captures a consistent flow of new 5-star reviews. And I'll say it again, not only do 5-star reviews boost your reputation in the eyes of searching patients, it actually moves your practice towards the top of local Google search results, so you become the prominent choice for care. It even enhances the probability of being locally recommended by AI engines like ChatGPT, Claude, Google's AI overviews, and so forth. And here's the critical piece: any negative feedback is directed to a private internal survey without violating gating policies. So this protects your public reputation on Google while giving you valuable insights into how you can improve your patient experiences. Now, to take it one step further, all your reviews get automatically replied to by a trained review response AI agent, further signaling to Google that you care about your patient's feedback. And this boosts your rankings in online search results even more. And even better, all your 5-star reviews automatically get republished as posts to all your social media channels: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and even your Google business profile's posting section, which further enhances your local search visibility on Google. Now, here are some results of startups and established practices capturing reviews consistently, day after day, week after week. These practices create an organic growth flywheel. They capture 5-star reviews. This pushes them higher in online searches, which leads to more patients finding and trusting them, which results in more booked appointments, which means they have more patients to leave more 5-star reviews, pushing them even higher on search results, yielding even more patients to find and trust them, and the positive feedback loop of growth continues. Now, we've established your reputation. Let's talk about the economic realities of patient retention. It's 5 to 25 times cheaper to retain an existing patient than to try to acquire a new one. This isn't just stats, it's fundamental truth for your practice's profitability. In fact, the calculus shakes out in a bit of a mind bender. Just a 5% increase in patient retention can boost your clinic's profits by 25 to 95%. This is about increasing the lifetime patient value. It's about transforming one-time visits into long-term health partnerships that drive more visits, more referrals, and even more introductions from your patient base to other clinicians that they see in your community who then become new referral sources for you. Now, here's how we'll help you with your retentions and referrals. Our nurture campaigns keep you top of mind with your leads and your patients, helping position you as their long-term health partner. We automate monthly e-newsletters with simple yet valuable general health tips, ensuring consistent professional touchpoints. This isn't just about patient wellness, it's about building a stronger, more loyal patient base. We also automate referral source appreciation campaigns, strengthening relationships with other clinicians in your community. These consistent, non-invasive touch points help transform one-time visits into steady referral streams. And even more, we'll build you a reviews to referrals funnel where when a patient leaves you a 5-star review, after some time, they'll automatically be asked if there's anyone else in the community that could benefit from your services. This happens all in the background without you having to lift a single finger. So, we've covered the key practice growth systems. Now let's take a look at the bigger picture. Our practice growth engine transforms your clinic from chaotic, unpredictable survival mode to systematized, independent growth. On the one side, you have the current reality, random leads, lost patients, and vulnerability to large corporate-funded competitors in your area. On the other side, with our practice growth engine, you see automated lead engagement, a strong reputation, and predictable growth. DoctoGrow is the bridge between these two states. We plug the leaks in your practice's growth systems and widen the funnel for new patients to flow in. This is how you achieve true practice independence. Now, to be very clear, the practice growth engine establishes your marketing infrastructure. And of course, we have additional lead generation services like running Google ads and meta ads and doing SEO, but those don't work properly without a solid growth infrastructure in place first. Most practices are fooled into running ads and doing SEO first by marketing agencies, and they're wasting thousands of dollars per month without getting any ROI, and then they just end up believing that marketing doesn't work. Of course, marketing works, but you have to have a proper growth infrastructure in place first so that those leads that are generated by the ads and by SEO can funnel into a conversion system that appeals to the lead so that they choose you over your competitors. This means a high converting website. It means tons of 5-star reviews. On top of that, the average medical practice misses 35 to 55% of inbound phone calls and doesn't respond to web messages for 12 to 48 hours later. So imagine spending thousands of dollars on ads and you miss half the leads that are calling in and you lose out on 90 to 95% of the leads that send a website or social message because you don't engage them within 5 minutes. Point is, you need to get your growth foundations in place first. And then if you even need to consider other lead generation services, you can then consider investing in high ticket ads and SEO. It's 1, 2, 3, not 3, 2, 1. You build the house's foundation first, then the walls and the roof. You need an engine in the car first. Then you fill it with gas to accelerate. You get the point. Establish your marketing infrastructure with DoctoGrow's practice growth engine first, and this alone will transform your clinic. Then, if you even need to add fuel to the fire for accelerated growth, we can look at other lead generating channels. But it all starts with one simple step. The path to a thriving independent practice is clear. So it's time to take action. We've shared the special pricing for DoctoGrow's practice growth engine of just $297 a month. We've shown you how DoctoGrow can transform your practice by, firstly, building a solid digital reputation with a growth website and 5-star review system to attract new potential patients. Secondly, conversationally engaging them instantly from every missed call and incoming message to convert them into actual patients. And thirdly, leveraging nurture automations to retain existing patients and cultivating referral source relationships, who all become referral engines for your practice. So don't let your practice remain vulnerable to competitors. Book your strategy session today, and let's start your practice growth journey together.